Hello, everybody, and welcome to Swinehart Field. It's homecoming for the Utica Chieftains as they host the Roseville Panthers for some MAC White action. From Shelby TV, my name is Giovanni Mosheri. I'm here with my broadcast partner, Chris Wright, for an exciting game. And Chris, there's just no atmosphere like homecoming.
Giovanni, like you said, it is homecoming. This place is jam-packed. No seats are available here tonight. Standing room only. I cannot wait.
And with the weather being the way it is, it's going to be a perfect night for football, and especially for the Utica Chieftains as they're coming off one of their best wins of the season, scoring 41 points in their win against L'Anse Creuse on the field here last week. I had a conversation with head coach Matt Marulli about that last game and what they bring here tonight. I'm here with head coach of the Utica Chieftains, Matt Marulli. Coach, a huge offensive performance last week, scoring 41 points in the win over L'Anse Creuse. What was working for you guys, and what can you do tonight to make sure that continues?
We were able to get the run game going early. We had some big plays right off the bat, and we were able to hit some nice passes, and we just had some big plays early, which really got us going and got us rolling early.
Now, Roseville is the highest scoring team in the MAC White, scoring 41 points per game. What is the defense going to have to focus on to slow that offense down?
We just got to play sound defense. We know they have playmakers on their offense. We know that they're very good in space. We just got to play our best defense, and we got to make tackles.
And finally, tonight is homecoming, and there's a lot of excitement in the atmosphere tonight. How do you make sure that your players are staying focused on the task at hand before all the festivities after?
We always want to get better every week and get better every day. So, that was, our focus going into the day with everything going on. Just focus on what we need to do and focus on being our best and kind of using that energy in the atmosphere to kind of fuel us to get going.
Thank you very much, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
And we thank head coach Matt Marulli for taking the time for the interview. But Chris, for the Roseville Panthers coming in, Utica scored 41 last week for their most points in the season, but that's what Roseville averages.
That's right. This is the best offense in the MAC White, 41 points per game. However, they are coming off a loss last week to Grosse Pointe South. I had a chance to talk to Coach Snowden just pregame. Coach, coming off a loss last week to Grosse Pointe South, what's the message been this week to get back on track?
Just play fast. Last week loss was a good game, good physical game, but just starting off fast, making sure we stay healthy.
This offense is scoring 41 points per game this season. How has your offense clicked so well?
We got a 3-year starter at receiver, and at quarterback. I'm sorry, and I think anybody in the state will tell you if you got 2, 3-year starter, 4-year starter, those guys are very important. And Jordan Sims, who is phenomenal. He's been the key to it.
Big MAC White matchup tonight. It's homecoming here for Utica. How do you keep your boys in the right mindset?
You got to stay focused. Because regardless of the last 2 years when we played Utica, every game has been a good game. They do a good job coaching, playing tough, playing physical. So now it's extra motivation. So we just got to, stay focused and, just stay prepared.
All right, Coach. Good luck out there.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And we thank Coach Snowden for taking the time pregame with us. And we're getting ready for kickoff. It's the Utica Chieftains and the Roseville Panthers. Kickoff is next on Shelby TV.
My dad and my grandfather are officials. I've grown up around officials and seeing how much they enjoy being part of the games. As a student athlete, I've always appreciated the people out there who are willing to give back to the kids. The Legacy program lets me officiate while I'm still in high school, working younger kids' games. Officiating gives me a better understanding of the game. I get to make some pretty good money for a high school kid, and I even get to spend some quality time with my dad. There's help wanted. Just whistle.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Number 1.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's game here at Swinehart Field. It's the Utica Chieftains hosting the Roseville Panthers on homecoming night for a very exciting matchup. From Shelby TV, my name is Giovanni Moshieri. I'm joined by my broadcast partner, Chris Wright, getting ready for a Mac White showdown, but not before our national anthem. A beautiful performance from the Utica Marching Band getting us ready for kickoff. It's the Utica Chieftains hosting the Roseville Panthers. It's Mac White action. Roseville coming into this one, the highest scoring offense in the conference. But Utica, they caught fire last week against Lance Cruz, so it's going to be a great matchup. Two teams looking to climb the rankings as the Mac White season comes to a close soon and surely. So, Chris, coming into this contest here, we had a conversation with both of the coaches at halftime here, but 41 points a game for Roseville is no joke.
Well, it's not a joke. However, they have been shut out this season, so it's a very coin flip of a team here. Now they need to get back on track, like we said pregame. They lost to Grosse Pointe South last week, but they're still eyeing that Mac White championship, and it's going to start right here tonight against Utica.
And looking at the matchup here, both teams having a triple touchdown score in last week. For the Utica Chieftains, it was Monty Gwilly, and for the Roseville Panthers, it was Desmond Stroughton. So you got to imagine those guys are going to get a lot of work tonight as well. And as we get closer to kickoff, Utica Chieftains wearing the orange uniforms. I like to call them the jack-o'-lanterns, especially as we get into the month of August. Usually they wear the black jerseys at home, but these orange uniforms look sweet.
And it is Friday night. The sun is starting to set. Game time temperature 65 degrees. You feel that chill in the air. It's beautiful football weather.
As Essa Saeed gets us ready with a short kick, the whistle sounding. And we'll see the reason for it. The flag was thrown. Believe they're going to redo the kick. Do you think we'll have to redo the intro then? But that will put Utica back. And for the Utica Chieftains, almost dodging a bullet with the short kick there. That could have set up Roseville with decent field position to start us off.
Well, that is an interesting choice for Matt Marulli. I don't know if he was deciding to just try to get it, maybe a floater of an onside kick, but we'll see what he does here.
Either way, Essa Saeed backing up once again. The kick is up. Caught, and we are underway here. Making a move on the far sideline, hurtling out of bounds. Right past midfield. That was number 2, Herman Searcy.
Just a good return down the sideline, able to find some room down the Roseville sideline, gets to the Utica side of the field there. Searcy taking that from the 20-yard line.
And already they start off in Chieftain territory on their 49-yard line as the offense takes the field. They're led by a 3-year starter at quarterback, Jordan Symes, number 6. And what has been a critical part of this Panther offense this season. Shotgun snap, fakes the handoff, looking to throw deep downfield in the middle. It's Searcy again, and Searcy in the end zone. On the first play to start it off for the Roseville Panthers, they're up 6-0.
Well, there's that high-powered offense that we're talking about. One play, one touchdown.
And already the student section here for homecoming dejected and discouraged right away. We saw that last week where it was Utica that started off with the first play touchdown, but this week it's now the visiting Panthers that get that first play touchdown. First extra point is up and in, and already we're set at 7-0 Panther lead.
16 seconds have only come off the clock here. As you take a look at the replay, just a throw right down the middle, getting past that secondary. Pretty easy pitch and catch.
And it was all turf behind. And an open trip to the end zone, shaking up the Chieftains. We'll see how they respond. We'll take one last look at it from another angle. Faking the handoff to Stroughton, who had 3 touchdowns against Grosse Pointe South, but will send it deep to Searcy. No one able to catch him.
Well, luckily for the Chieftains, they have a few players who have that big play, and there's one of them, Monty Gwilly.
Monty Gwilly, one of the 2 Chieftains set back to receive along with Chase Christian. Jaden Williams set to kick. Lets a rip over to Christian. Christian will dodge a tackle before ganged up on at about the 38-yard line. And that will be where the Chieftains begin, looking to strike back. Chieftains are going to need that home run ability that we saw last week. It was that first play from scrimmage for them. It was a I believe over a 30-yard touchdown run for Monty Gwilly.
37 yards. Got the sophomore quarterback, Johnny Heigl.
Heigl in shotgun, man in motion. He hands it off to Gwilly. Gwilly ganged up on at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9.
Looked like Gwilly had a little bit of space coming through the line, but it just closed up really quick. Just a great tackle there. That was number 3 in white, DeAndre Forum.
Now Heigl returns to the huddle with the play call here. Unfortunately, we won't see a first play touchdown here as Xavier Crosby checks in. One of the other touchdown scores for the Chieftains, he had it on the second play from scrimmage for Utica last week against Lance Cruz.
He had a 50-yard run on that second play.
And quickly getting in formation, some trickery here. Man in motion, handoff to Gwilly. Cutting the corner to the close side for about a 5-yard gain. That'll bring them to the 40 for 3rd and 3.
Like you said, a little bit of trickery there as they were waiting for the play, or looked like they were waiting for the play. Gwilly in motion just hands it off on the jet sweep there.
That'll now make it 3rd and manageable as the Chieftains look to continue this drive. Looking to fight back here already at an early deficit here. But if you get this home crowd roaring, that is a huge momentum swing for Utica.
Last week, Utica was 3 for 8 on 3rd down.
We'll try the trickery again with a quick motion. We'll hand it out up the middle. Crosby able to reach for the first down.
Great cutback there from Xavier Crosby. Just keeping his eyes downfield. Using Gwilly in motion, handing it off to Crosby there.
Was dragged down by number 59, Miles Sharp, but not enough to stop the drive. 1st and 10 from their own 45. Perhaps the quick formation will be a trend in their offense today, already 3 times in a row. Heigl under center. Handed off to Gwilly. Wrapped up just after the line of scrimmage, maybe a 1-yard gain. The Roseville defense looking stingy.
Brandon Riddle on the tackle there. And again, this trickery. Now, when you have so many weapons like Chase Christian, like Mike Willie, like Xavier Crosby, you don't know if they're going to be in the backfield, if they're going to be lined up wide. So this is kind of a good opportunity for Matt Maruli to get the Panthers on their heels.
No doubt, and no one draws the eye of the defense for Utica quite like Mate Gwilly. Heigl under center, Gwilly in motion. We'll hand it off to Crosby. He's ganged up on behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss to set up 3rd and long. 3rd and 13, they'll mark it.
This time the Panthers are just able to get great penetration past that line of scrimmage. That was number 9, Eliza Jolly.
He was helped out by Dante Fordman. So 3rd and long, looking to get into Panther territory. But so far, the defense of the Panthers has not given up many yards on a single play. Able to get into the backfield a few times. Heigl takes a snap. Looking around, pocket collapses. He'll make a run for it, but is taken down for what they'll mark as no gain. And it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, he may have lost the ball there at the end of the play, but the officials are going to call that he was down. Again, like you said, Heigl just trying to get out of the pocket, but the Panthers are able to swarm him there.
That'll set up our first punt of today's game. Be Searcy on the far side. And it'll be Stroughton on the close side. Here's the punt, high and up. Stroughton with it, dragging a Chieftain with him on his way to the 41-yard line to give his Panthers pretty good field position.
Yeah, this will be the second drive for Roseville that they've had pretty good field position to start.
They'll mark it at the 40-yard line. And we'll see what adjustments are made for the Chiefs in defense. Or will Roseville find a weakness again for a potential big play? Symes in shotgun. He'll take the snap, he'll hand it off. A lot of open territory. Here's Stroughton running into his own teammate before wrapped up at about the 46-yard line. And the Panthers are already in Chieftain territory.
Stroughton just finding the cutback lane. Take a look at this on replay. Running right down the middle of the defense. He's able to dodge a couple defenders, but it wasn't until he ran into his own player, Reginald Feldner, that he was finally stopped.
He was politely asked to move out the way of the ball carrier. It'll now be 1st down once again for the Panthers. Takes the snap, throws it low into the dirt, was looking for Herman Searcy, who had the touchdown on the last drive. He's 2nd and 10.
We'll have to see on replay here if this pass is deflected at the line, but it was just short of his intended receiver there.
It'll now be 2nd and 10 from the 46-yard line. This time a single back along with Symes. It's Stroughton. Symes takes a shotgun snap. A quick throw at the middle. Not enough for a 1st down, but a big gain to make it close.
Looks like it'll be about a gain of 5 or 6 on this play. Just a quick slant route. Great coverage there.
It was Milton Strandifer, excuse me. That'll make it 3rd and 3 for the Panthers on the 39-yard line of the Chieftains. Chieftains defense gets set. They'll hand it off. Rather, he'll keep it himself, as Symes will get the first down with his legs to continue the drive for the team in red.
Fooled even you there, Giovanni. Didn't know where that ball was going, up the middle or around. Quarterback keeps it himself.
And if you fake out the commentator, that means the play was really good. He'll keep it himself for the pass, making a move on the far side. He'll go down at the 25. To Myron Brown, number 22. The junior. And the Panthers mixing everything up early in this game. On 2nd and 5, they'll hand it off. And once again, it's Brown. And he's taken down with a big hit at about the 18-yard line. And so far, Utica unable to answer the offense, as the Panthers have entered the red zone.
Panthers really able to do whatever they want here as they march down the field. Running. They've only had one incomplete pass, but here they are right here at the 20.
Symes takes the snap. He'll hand it off to Stroughton. Stroughton's met at the line of scrimmage and will go down with a 1-yard gain for 2nd down.
Good job containing Stroughton on this run. Again, it was an option.
Tackle made by Landon Cook for Utica.
Utica able to just keep him in front of him.
That'll be 2nd and 9. Symes takes a snap, looks, throws, open in the end zone, and touchdown number 2 for Herman Searcy. Or excuse me, number 27, Jason McCombs. Wide open in the end zone, only taking a few steps back. Defender couldn't catch him in time, and that's another 6 on the board for the Roseville Panthers.
Another failure in the secondary for the Chieftains there. Able to find a big gap there, get the touchdown.
And whistles will blow before the extra point. They'll mark it no good. Well, they'll mark it a dead play. Officials will have their conversations. And it looks like they'll simply just redo the kick. Now the kick is up, kick is low, kick is no good.
And this time, the kick is no good.
That leaves it at 13-0. Roseville still with the lead. But an unintentional icing of the kicker will leave the extra point no good. Take another look at the touchdown. Jason McCombs able to get to his spot. And Symes saw him.
60-yard drive there for the Panthers. As you see the homecoming court. It is homecoming here for Utica High School. We'll find out who the homecoming king and queen are at halftime. It is a packed house all along the fence there at the track.
Our camera crew does a good job, but it does not do justice to the massive crowd here tonight. That'll set up the kickoff. Jaden Williams. He'll kick this one low. Scooped up by the Chieftains. Able to cut up on the far side, number 7, Eddie Tate.
And number 7, Eddie Tate, on the return for the Chieftains. And number 10,
That will bring it up just before the 40-yard line. 13-0 as the Chieftains begin their drive to cut into it.
A little bit of a squib kick there as Eddie Tate picks it up off the turf. Chieftains going to start from the 35-yard line, some decent field position.
and we'll draw that lucky ticket. And somewhere in the third quarter.
And we'll see if they have a kind of similar pre-snap ritual where we'll have a bunch of about 5 players in the backfield and we'll quickly set up. We'll see if that's a strategy that continues.
It's a very important drive here for the Chieftains. You definitely want to get points on the board here. We said 3:31. We're going to get a timeout.
And the Chieftains.
3:31 in the first quarter. Chieftains will take another look at this drive, and like you were saying, this one is critical because at the pace that Roseville is going and for the offense that they bring in here tonight, even with it being a bit hot and cold this season, so far they're hot.
Definitely. I mean, they still had a game where they scored 63 points in a loss. So defense is able to give up a lot of points and the offense is able to keep up. So if the Chieftains can keep up, they have a shot in this game.
And just a housekeeping note here, the graphic below for score and time and distance. Technical issue there, so we'll do our best to verbalize it for you. 3:31 in the first quarter here, 13-0. Roseville with the lead. As Utica will get started at 1st and 10. Looks like they'll stick to the normal formations here. Heigl takes the snap, rolls to his left, slinging it downfield, almost intercepted. Bryant Holland Snowden, he had an interception in their previous game against Grosse Pointe South. He thought he was going to get an early one here tonight.
Heigl just not taking his eyes off his intended receiver. Defender, like you said, Holland Snowden, able to just watch his eyes and stay in that lane, just unable to make the catch.
A big break for the Chieftains on 2nd and 10. They'll have the quick formation here. Man in motion. They'll hand it off. Met immediately in the backfield. A big loss, setting up 3rd down. Well, they'll set it as just a 1-yard loss. That'll make it 3rd and 11.
Crosby just no room the second he got the ball. Just nowhere to go for this Panther defense, just swarming to the ball.
And so far, the defensive line of the Panthers controlling that line of scrimmage. And a Utica team that's heavy on the run and makes their offense in a tough position. 3rd and 11. We'll hand it off, jet sweep. There's Gwilly, tripped up at about the 43-yard line.
Definitely looked like Gwilly had a shot to get a 1st down there. Just one shoestring tackle right there stops him. He had a lane right after that defender.
Yeah, Crosby on the block. Had a good hit on his man, but just not enough. The shoestring is all it took. They'll go for it now, or rather they'll punt on 4th and 3. Set to receive is Desmond Stroughton. Kick is up. This one's a far one. Stroughton's got it. Flag already thrown. Stroughton not down yet. Trying to flip the field before the boys in orange got him down at about the 43-yard line. We'll see what the flag is all about. A minute 37 before the end of the first quarter here. Roseville still with their 13-0 lead. penalty will go against the Panthers. That'll set them back to the 25-yard line.
As you see right there, as the kick is in the air, holding along the sideline.
And right away, that flag comes out.
So it's the worst field position for Roseville to start a drive so far.
1st and 10 on the 25. We'll hand it off up the middle, able to fight for a few yards. Stroughton on the carry.
Stroughton able to force his way through that line of scrimmage. It did seem like he got caught there, but able to gain 3 yards on that one.
And I'll make it 2nd and 7. Seams receives a snap, fakes the handoff, he'll take it himself, able to find a hole and the 1st down. Going down about the 36, 37-yard line. We'll see where they mark it, but either way, a fresh set of downs for the team in red.
Looked like the Chieftains were able to sniff that one out that time, but the second part of that is trying to get him down, and they were just unable to. He probably got it an extra 3 or 4 yards after contact.
Lucas Abro on the tackle. It's now 1st and 10. Man in motion. They'll hand it off. It's Searcy. Searcy making a move. A flag comes out, but he found the edge, and he's got open grass. Flag on the play. We'll see the result. But for now, he makes it to the end zone for number 2 for Herman Searcy. We'll see the result of the flag. That could hold this one back.
There was actually a second flag thrown as well. I don't know if they were calling the same penalty. And it's just going to be holding against Roseville.
Just about 20 seconds in our 1st quarter. And what could have been another home run shot for the Panthers.
Holding, offense, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Still 1st down.
Thank you, Mr. Referee, for the confirmation.
You'll see it right here at the bottom of your screen. That was number 14 in white, Milton Standifer.
It was Nate Jackson attempting the tackle. He was the one held, and it'll now be first and plenty, we'll call it.
We got a false start.
That will set it back even farther. First down marker is all the way at the 47-yard line. As you can see, Panthers are not close to it. It'll be a QB keep. Still not down after first contact, but ganged up on. For about a 6 to 7 yard gain. They'll mark it at the 34.
That's it for the 1st quarter there.
As it stands, it'll be 2nd and 14 when the Panthers continue. But some self-inflicted wounds costing the Panthers a successful touchdown drive and now putting them behind the chains. We'll see how the Chieftains defense is able to continue to adjust and try to get back into this game on homecoming.
While we have a second, I want to send a special message to Esplenditos, another great spread for us here pre-game. Just 2 weeks away is Sweetest Day. I don't know if you knew that, but make sure it's on your calendar. Saturday, October 19th, it's Sweetest Day at Esplenditos. Treat your special person to a Mexican fiesta. Margarita on the rocks, $5, and a variety pack. 1 large pizza with cheese in 1 item, 4 tacos, and a large chewy cheesy bread, $31.99. What a great deal. Make sure you get your reservations soon, 586-739-1070.
And now there's no excuse. We told you it's Sweetest Day, and it better be in your calendar.
It better be in your calendar. I told you that.
It's not just for Valentine's Day. You got to pay attention in October as well. It'll be 2nd and 14 for the Panthers. Sims takes a snap. Looking downfield, fires. Enough for a first down at midfield. That's Searcy on the catch, and it'll move the chains.
And the pass is complete to number 2 out there.
Symes able to dodge the pressure here on 2nd down and long. Just keep his eyes downfield and find his receiver, Herman Searcy.
It's great decision making for a lot of quarterbacks that have that ability to run and make great plays that way, able to keep his eyes downfield, prioritize the pass. A great decision by Symes, and it keeps the possession moving. Where they were set back by 2 penalties, it was about 1st and over 20. But they're able to dig themselves out, bring them to their own 48 for 1st and 10. He'll keep it on the far side. About a 1-yard gain through the scrum. Now 2nd and 9, looking across midfield.
That was a direct snap to Desmond Stratton. And he's able to just keep his feet moving here as he got to that line of scrimmage.
Had a slip as he was about to make contact. And enough Chieftains were there to bring him down. Now 2nd and 8 at the 50. They'll hand it off up the middle. Able to push the pile for about a 4-yard gain. Straught on the carry. The 3rd and 4. 3rd and 5, rather.
Big 3rd down coming up so far, 1 for 1 is Roseville.
Man in motion. They'll hand it off to the back. Able to get past the 2nd level for the 1st down.
Chieftains number 36 and 60 bring down.
Desmond Stratton again on the carry. A big engine to this Roseville offense.
Just a great blocking scheme there as the offensive line shifts down the line of scrimmage.
And Symes takes it himself, making it past the 2nd level. He'll go down for another 1st down.
And number 6 bringing down.
At about the 21-yard line as they make their way into the red zone.
Jordan Symes. 1st down for the Panthers.
And they won't wait too long for the next play. Shotgun snap, he fires to the close side, completed and taken down. It's number 20, Rico Crudup, but a flag is thrown.
Once again, we got a flag.
Illegal formation, offense. 5-yard penalty, still 1st down.
And then we'll set up now 1st and 15. And when you're going for that fast-paced offense, the hurry-up offense, you got to make sure that you're set with little time to think about it. And that time it bit the Panthers. That sets them back for 1st and 15. Pressure coming. Scrambling up the sideline. A polite tap out of bounds for Jordan Symes. Trevin Gabriel. Trevin Gabriel on the tackle. Pressure coming, a bit of a stiff arm as he was going out of bounds. It's now 2nd and 10. Take the snap, handoff up the middle, Stratton again, open field into the end zone. Touchdown, Roseville Panthers. The Illinois commit with now one more touchdown to the long list of touchdowns he's had this season to now give Roseville a 19-0 lead here at Swinehart.
Wide open lane for him as well. 21 yards, beautiful run.
Extra point coming up. That last extra point, they had to redo it. First one was successful, the second was not. And we'll see if Roseville's kicker able to put it back. Rather, they'll put the offense on, looking to make up for it. They'll go for two. Taking the snap up to the left side, able to reach and score for the two-point conversion. To Myron Brown on the carry. And that makes it 21-0. Roseville with the big lead.
Well, it keeps them with the even 7 points now. 3 touchdowns. We're just inside the second quarter, 9:14 to go. And it's 21-0.
Able to erase the disadvantage of going down with an extra point.
Let's take one more look at the touchdown from Stroughton. Like you said, the Illinois commit. That's a Big Ten football, Big Ten run there from Stroughton.
I'm sure all the Illinois recruiters, smiles on their faces if they're tuning in here tonight. I know they are. And in the second quarter, 19-14 on the clock. The Panthers get ready for their third kickoff of the night.
Funny enough, he's listed as a safety in his recruiting ranking. So we'll see how he is in the secondary. But, I mean, you got to put him in at running back, right?
And, sometimes the utility comes in handy.
Maybe a Viper linebacker as well. That Jabril Peppers type.
Whatever gets you on the field. Panthers will kick it off shallow. It'll hit a Chieftain on the far side. I believe that was Gabriel, number 20. Had the first touch for what is a live ball, but able to recover.
Good field position to start again. Just outside the 40-yard line.
Well, they'll mark it at the 39 to begin. And with just over 9 minutes to go until halftime, Utica's got to get the scoring on the board sooner rather than later. Well, let's go Chieftain roars through the crowd. Heigl under center. It's Gwilly in motion. Flags are up, blowing the play dead.
Prior to snap, false start, offense, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
That's no way to start a drive where scoring is critical. But 1st and 15 is the cards that are dealt for the Chieftains.
This Panther defense has really kept Monty Gwilly in check. Been able to just have him in their sights at all times. Like we said, you know, Chase Christian, Xavier Crosby, you got to get those guys open in space, see if they can get any extra yardage.
The Chieftains get set 1st and 15 under center. They'll give it to Gwilly in motion, but met before the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Like I said, they just have him on just in their sights. And every time they get penetration there from the line of scrimmage, they're able to wrap him up and tackle him.
Yeah, that Panther defensive line making the running a non-option. It'll now be 2nd and I believe 2nd and 15. So quickly gets set Gwilly. Will be in motion, but another flag going up.
Prior to snap, false start, offense, 5-yard penalty, still second down.
That'll order up 2nd and 20. Not the way to start the drive for the Chieftains. Matt Marulli not happy about it.
Right there, the right tackle. And he knew it too.
And with how the Panthers defensive line has performed, that offensive line looking to get any advantage they can, but an advantage like that is just too much and the laundry comes out. 2nd and 20, less than 8 to go before halftime. Rolling out to his right and taken down. No time to escape for Eagle. And DeAndre Fordham
on the sack.
Nobody stops him. There's no resistance getting through the line of scrimmage for Fordham. Able to get our first sack of the game.
And it looks like 2nd and 22. They got to get all the way to the 49-yard line to reset the downs on 3rd down. A tall order for the Chieftains. Hand it off to Gwilly. Gwilly with speed. Taken down just about the 33-yard line, and it's 4th down. The punting unit will come out for the Chieftains.
A little bit of a give up here on 3rd down and 20. 3rd down and long. Gwilly able to get a couple yards back, but able to stop him.
Matuzak set to punt. Waiting to receive. Got Searcy and Stroughton who will take it. And it's taken down almost. He's able to escape. Making his way to midfield. Making a move, but wrapped up by the shoelaces into Chieftain territory. Down at about the 47.
Stroughton able to break a few tackles there.
Looked like he was going to be stopped as soon as he caught it.
Look at it on replay. 2 Utica Chieftains had him in the grasp, but he's able to break out of it and get another 15, 20, 25 yards.
Caston Rissman first on contact for Utica, but it'll now be 1st and 10 on the 41 in Chieftain territory.
This homecoming crowd trying to get back into it.
They hand it off to 22. Brown with a couple yard gain. Now 2nd and 8. We've reached 6 minutes until halftime.
Now in at quarterback, it's like Eliza Jolly, 19, excuse me. That's Ryan Davis, the junior.
We'll hand out to Stroughton up the middle. Or rather, he kept it. He makes the run on the close edge. A flag will come out, most likely to take it back.
Number 10.
Ryan Davis on the carry for Roseville.
Yeah, definitely flag on the edge here.
We saw a similar holding call
right there.
Chase Christian trying to get loose. Saw a similar play costing the touchdown.
Offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Still 2nd down.
Puts it back to 2nd and 13.
And the hold was downfield, so it's 10 yards from the spot of the foul. 5:38 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Roseville a 21-0 lead.
Davis stays in at quarterback in shotgun. He takes a snap, drops back, throws just behind his receiver, looking for 14, Standifer. It'll now be 3rd and 13.
It looked like Davis was just not settled there after the drop back. But he did have a wide open receiver, just couldn't hit him.
Utica defense looking for a stop. It's 5:34 on the clock before halftime, trying to get one last possession in before the band comes out. Davis finds plenty of open space. Another flag in the backfield. There'll be a completion at the 20-yard line, able to shake before finally being brought down. Now Standifer once again on the reception, but we got flags everywhere.
There's a 2nd penalty down the field. And it was almost in unison. 3 referees threw their flags. But it looked like there's a hold down here. Right there.
On the bottom of our screen.
Let's see if we...
Unsure of what the penalty is. We'll see what our referee has to say about it. What's the word, ref?
against the Panthers. And we still got Laundry on the field down there.
And we'll see what the call is.
Illegal block in the back, offense. That penalty is declined. Holding, offense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot, still third down.
So they'll decline the illegal block in the back, as that was a penalty from the spot of the foul. So holding at the line of scrimmage.
It'll be third down and a whole lot. Need to get to the 32-yard line. Toss it to Stroughton. Stroughton with some blocks. Trucks a man, able to get the first down, still on his feet, spinning down to the turf. What was third down and forever is now a fresh set of downs thanks to the Illinois commit.
A great screen here set up. Utica looked like they were getting pressure, but it was a screen for Stroughton. And once Stroughton gets into the open field, he is just a man with a mission.
About no gain on the following play. A 1-yard loss, they'll mark it. That'll be second down and 11. 4 minutes, 40 seconds and counting before halftime. Clock is running. Stroughton again. Cuts inside. Brought down with a big gain on the ground. It'll be third and 3.
Stroughton with a cutback at the line of scrimmage, but we're back.
It'll be a QB keep. Couldn't find a hole on the left side. He takes it to the right. Going to the sideline for the pylon. And they'll mark it. We'll mark it as a touchdown, hitting the pylon. That's another 6 on the board for the Roseville Panthers. A QB keep from Jordan Symes.
So Symes starts going left, realizes there's no room there, and a wide open green. Might have been a hold there, but he released at the right time, and he dived for the pylon, able to get the touchdown.
It's now 27-zip, extra point incoming. This one coming from Lucas Sides, number 30. It is up, and it is good to make it 28-0. Roseville with a big lead. With less than 4 minutes to go before halftime, Utica needs an answer.
There's just no answer here for Roseville. They are able to do whatever they want on the field here, just running up and down. Big third down conversions, third down and 20s, third down and 15s. As you see, Matt Maruli is trying to keep his kids in the game here.
And some big halftime adjustments are sure to be incoming with less than 4 to go before halftime. Another kickoff ensuing from the Panthers. Whether it's a tough touchdown run by the running back or the quarterback, or a deep shot downfield for a passing touchdown, Roseville can do it however they want.
And once again, we got the same trio out there, number 21 for the Panthers. And number
Jaden
7
Williams set to kick.
for your Utica Chieftains on the return team.
He'll take his calculated steps. A Pythagorean theorem calculation before running up for the kickoff. That's for all the math fans out there. And here's the kick. Skipping to the ground. Did it touch the Chieftains? It rolls inside the 5-yard line. Gwilly with it, trying to make some magic happen. Makes the man miss. And goes down near the 15.
What could have been disaster within the 5-yard line, Gwilly is able to make into something down to the 14. But it's a live ball on a kickoff, so that he had to go back and grab that. Inside the 5, breaks one tackle, and just finds some room up the sideline.
They'll mark it at the 14-yard line. And that's where it'll set up 1st and 10. Rather, that will be the 13-yard line. Heigl takes a snap. And they'll hand it off for a big loss. Hand off to number 20, Traven Gabriel.
Like he just slipped trying to make that cut there. It's a 5-yard loss, it looks like.
They'll mark it as 2nd and 14. As the Utica offense so far unable to replicate the magic that they had last week against Lance Cruz. With first play touchdowns and 41 points in total. Unable to find any so far in the first half with 3 minutes before the band comes out. Goalie in motion. They'll hand it off up the middle, but the middle becomes crowded, and they'll stop it with forward progress.
There's just nowhere to go up the middle there. Hasn't been able to find any space there all game. It's like they'll say just right back at the line of scrimmage.
There's Crosby on the carry. That now sets up 3rd down. 3rd and 14, deep in their own territory. That defensive line of Roseville's no joke. Getting set. Willie takes the handoff in motion. We'll bring it just north of the original 1st down. It'll be 4th down and I believe 7. 4th and 7.
Willie getting on the outside there. Again, using him in motion has probably been their best bet so far this game, but he's able to get about 7. Just not enough for a 1st down.
Jacob Blair, number 1 on the tackle for the Panthers. Punting unit comes out, and Panthers set to receive are just at about the 40-yard line. Searcy and Stroughton to receive the punt. Fumbled the snap and taken down. Will they mark it as safety? It'll be down at just about the 1-yard line. And it'll be 1st and goal now. Turnover on downs for Roseville.
Well, when it rains, it pours. Cam Matuzik hit it off his hand, off the helmet, and they're going to say forward progress was about the 3-yard line.
Tackle made, number 16, Brandon Riddle. Puts the defense in a tight spot with 1:15 left to go before halftime. 28-0 is the lead for Roseville over Utica as the offense returns to the field. Ball on the 2-yard line is where they'll place it for 1st down. Stroughton in a wildcat formation, joined by Brown. Direct snap to him, wide open for the touchdown. That's another one for the Panthers and another one for Stroughton. 34-0.